WBC Cruiserweight Champion of the world, Mairis Briedis. WBO Cruiserweight Champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk.
You must obey. Good luck, touch him up.
So here we go then, the first of the scheduled 12 3-minute rounds. His opponent is the WBC champion, Mairis Briedis. Of course, such huge pedigree. Marco Hook. This, but again, Usyk, Usyk, such a wonderful mover with his feet and from the waist. We have here just beyond the midpoint, and both boxers have already enjoyed. Will he be inspired by that? That's a low blow. And Usyk, good left jab once again, straight between the high-held hands, and a hard left. Such an adept combination puncher, good singles in this unification cruiserweight bout.
Time!
Into the second round then of this is their first and only actually stepping on the left leg, on the left foot of Usyk. But Briedis producing an inspired performance against the man he trunks trimmed with red, who's just taken a stiff right jab from Oleksandr. Tie. Good right hand over the top from Briedis, and Usyk's tucking up. One to the head, one to the body. Back comes Usyk with a right hook, letting the southpaw left through the guard. Terrific action. Fair between operators of the highest order. Good right hook behind the jab and a left cross. Good left hand to the body, and are working on their defense as well, but an uppercut success on the inside. Both men have prepared diligently, setting up to be the contest everyone hoped it would. Usyk led a front foot behind the southpaw right of his own. And BC champ, terrific second round, and the bell hasn't been heard. The change punches, and it's perhaps worth pointing out that in this tournament style of box, in this particular contest, is Daniel van der Velde of Belgium. Briedis lands with a good right hand to the body. Oh, good right hand jab. Rather than getting the first half of the contest. Those are these men called in young, hungry fighters to serve as such a skillful operator. And he has used skill to be employed. And the countback system takes into account. This is absolutely terrific stuff. But the countback system is to encourage, feeling that they have the fight won. Left jab from Briedis, but then a jolting southpaw left. Fears of both men to this point. It's proven to be just what threatened to go around the rear of the head of Usyk, who comes back with a left uppercut. Who will have the capacity to turn. His follow-up fell short. Terrific. Of what has been an absorbing cruiserweight contest of the heavyweight bout since David Haye and Enzo Maccarinelli came together, and Usyk is hurt. Got him local time to accommodate the interest in this cruiserweight unification bid. The biggest fight of his career to date. Vladimir Klitschko's in the house. WBO defensive maneuvers from him, but then a good two-shot salvo at mid-range from Briedis, the WBC champion. Usyk, perhaps mindful of the fact that between high-held gloves, back onto the front foot. So far, good right hand to the body. Usyk tries to respond with a side throughout his training camp. But his fighting quality is being put to the test here tonight against Mairis. Oleksandr Usyk. And this is a strong portion of the round for Mairis Briedis. Usyk spending an awful lot of... Both these men have health, has been made to be uncomfortable. And Usyk is increasing it to the left jab, getting onto a right jab, getting onto the front foot. And undefeated cruiserweight prospects, Mikel Lawal. Usyk once again. Briedis being driven, continually boned, but it's single shots in response from Usyk. Good straight right jab once again, which drives Briedis backwards. Significant. Good right hand to the inconvenience of a damaged nose here in this fifth stanza. This fifth round, he spits a fleck of blood and his head is buffeted by a two. At Wembley Stadium last March, he had cheered. Final action from the World Boxing Super Series, and Oleksandr Usyk had begun this training camp where he was isolated away from his family for some 12. Played basketball along with his fellow campmates, and remember that was as well. Good right uppercut off for this unification bout. Usyk still having success driving Briedis backwards, and he wrestles Usyk. Good left jab on the resumption from not always of the verbal variety, just nodding as if to say that he's becoming incessant now. And then topwards, but he's eating a left jab from Briedis as he's on the retreat. Resounded. Straight shot success for both men, the more forceful. Taking place in Jeddah in May. List makes for remarkable reading. 83 victories, no the body, a right hand counter comes immediately back from Usyk. To his man, Briedis breathing through an open mouth. The KO doctor, Unie Dortikos. He lands with a good left hand which drives Briedis backwards. Briedis becoming a little bit distant. And everything we would expect. Success enjoyed by Usyk. There's a left hand success once again. Into round 8 of what has been of round number 7. Both men operating field. Which some enterprising creative has turned. Both men keeping their wits and their defense late. You can see Usyk going through his paces with that. And remember, for some judges, you've got two Americans moving Briedis backwards once again. Briedis just trying to encourage Mairis Briedis with every ounce of energy that they. But rather more expansively, he says that he loves the WBC belt to the WBO one that he came into the ring, which is being drowned out. Right, remaining. Steadfast in his effective aggression. He's often favored. Round 9 is underway. This contest on a knife edge. Absolute front foot now as the two men fight for prime real estate in the center. Continuing to work his way forwards. Usyk said that he was aware of the responsibilities in the defense of their opponent. Right up a good two-shot salvo from him. Saying nose of Briedis beginning to leak once again after it was damaged in round 5. 30 seconds to go. Forward in a straight line, still bobbing and weaving, still working that right hand. And cracking right up, steps right back into the fray and goes in pursuit. To the 10th round, both boxers were up off their stools, ready for. Good right hand on the in for to walk his man down once again. Now Briedis trying to come forward, contested. Good right hand to the body. Good left cross, absolutely terrific. Admirable in the way that they're a terrific action between two highly skilled up. The role that he took part in was terrific from Briedis. Pecking behind the left jab, still breathing through an open. Both Usyk and Kenny Bayless intimating that he's to keep the punches because this contest is on a knife edge. Well, if this contest continues in this manner, great shot of his own. Good right hand from Usyk. And again, left side damage has been suffered this series. Oleksandr Usyk, the WBO champion, making the fourth scorecard. The draw will go onto the fighters' records, but one single fighter. That scenario for the WBO became widely recognized. Somebody is likely to come away with all 4 champions as an undisputed champion, because as each man look to find a home for their punches into weight ranks. Evander Holyfield was the undisputed, still full of fight. The thought process is still shot to extract the very best of one another. Go furiously, neither really found a mark during that fusillade, but that left cross most. Series cruiserweight final. There's been They've contested the 12th rounder of Usyk. Usyk comes back with a fusillade of punches with the left hand got through. Perhaps trying to save himself now, or set himself. Fires a left cross. Less than 30 seconds to go now. Contest that is still anybody's. You knew we're heading for that juncture tonight. 4 minutes. Good right hand from Briedis. And another shot display here between these two athletes with perfect records. And two to the place in the final of the Muhammad Ali Trophy at Briedis. And still, both men punching right up until the final bell.
Oleksandr Usyk.